Hello students, welcome to Medical 360 and Career 360. With the NEET results already in your hand, we've already discussed a few cutoff scores and ranks that are likely to happen for all India quota seats. What I'm going to discuss right now is the state quota seats because that's very important. The number of seats that you have in state quota are very high, and the scores and cutoffs are slightly more lenient as compared to what you have in the all India quota. So what I'm going to discuss now is for the RENET 2026, the state-wise cutoff is what we're going to discuss across all the states. It will have three functions, mind you. One is the number of students who qualified from the state. Two is the number of seats increase that we had in the state as compared to previous year. And based on that, we'll actually talk of the cutoff that's likely to happen at the state level. And we'll cover all the states that are there, so that if you are a student who is also looking at state quota, which I'm sure you will be, because all of you would be looking at all India quota, you'll be looking at deemed universities, but you will obviously be looking at the state counseling also. Listen to this very carefully. It will be very helpful for you. No, some of you also wanted to speak to us personally or wanted counseling. So what we did was we created a helpline which is 8130 Note down this number, 8130 Send us a message NEET, and one of our counselors will call you up and you can exactly ask a question. And if you want a personal counseling also, you can actually take that up here. We also have developed a college predictor which is called the NEET college predictor of Career 360. Remember Career 360 NEET college predictor? Just that you need to input your category, state, and rank. It will tell you what are the colleges you're likely to get admission into based on last year's cutoffs, last year cutoff of the ranks. And also, please do subscribe to Medical 360 because we're creating a lot of content to help you understand, navigate this entire admission process. And we partnered with SRM University based in Tamil Nadu, which also has a medical college and a lot of allied and life sciences programs also they offer. So do look out for them also. Now let's talk of this particular thing. Let's start with Uttar Pradesh, which is the largest state, and then that's how we go about doing it. Now, this is a format that we have for all the states. So just be very clear that this is a format, you can actually think through it of the kind of format that we have. The closing rank for government college in Uttar Pradesh through the state counseling was 32,366. From the state counseling last year, the closing rank was 32,366. And for private colleges across all India quota and private colleges out there, it is 6,15,431. Some states declare the state home state quota and the all India quota, but Uttar Pradesh gives me only they combine both of them. So even at a 6,15,000, a student of Uttar Pradesh got a seat in a college in Uttar Pradesh. That's the thing, right? And you have the outside quota, some states give it, Uttar Pradesh doesn't give it, so we don't have that at this point in time. Now, look at the category of seats and how many seats students qualified. Last year, the government seats were 5,700. Now it's become 5,700 also, which means there is no increase in the number of government seats during the year. Remember, across the country, about 9,911 seats were added in the medical MBBS seats this year through the seat matrix that we saw. But Uttar Pradesh, nothing in the government. In private, the 7,500 became 8,300. So in private college, 800 seats were added. So in all, what we have is now 8,300 seats is what you can compete with. Right. The total number of seats Uttar Pradesh has is 14,000 as compared to 13,200. Of which private is 7.5 to 8,300. Government has not moved at all. So for 14,000 seats that you have in Uttar Pradesh, the number of students who qualified is 1,70,770, which is 86 students more. That's a very marginal increase. So what you have in Uttar Pradesh at the net is 800 students being there, seats being extra, and 86 more students that we have this year around. Remember, all India, the number of students, the qualified students fell by about 9-10%. But Uttar Pradesh actually grew, and that's the challenge. And the number of seats that are increased also is all in the private space. So to that extent, you're actually likely to pay more fees. And to that extent, I would always say that not much of a seat increase because those seats, private college seats, are extremely expensive and very few can afford that. But this is the overall report card as far as Uttar Pradesh is concerned. And what are we talking of? What are the chances of you getting into it? And last year, those are the ranks that we're dealing with. And we don't know how it's going to go ahead, but that is the cutoff that we had in 2025. Moving ahead, Rajasthan. Rajasthan had in the government college in Rajasthan through the state counseling, it was 26,451. But in the private college, it was 13,10,474 seat rank or also got a seat. This happens because at times the fee is so high that very few people can afford that. So when you actually have a fee of 25-30 lakh rupees per annum, the number of students who actually can pay that kind of a fee is so less that even the last ranker also gets in. Which is what happened in this particular case, that a student with 13,14,408 also qualified to be a part of this college. I don't even want to get into this college name, but that's what happened. Now, if you look at the number of seats, The government seats were 4480, which remained 4480. The private seats are 2700, which now has increased to 3600. So 900 seat increase in the private space. The government hasn't invested anything, the private seats have increased. The total seats for sure have increased by 900, which is all in private. What was 78180 has become 8080. The number of students who qualified for this is now more competitive. Remember, all India 9% drop, but here in Rajasthan, you are actually seeing a dramatic increase of about 12%. What was 1,19,000 students qualified last year has become 1,33,140. These are very exceptional states because in most states it's only fallen because overall it's fallen. But Rajasthan seems to have turned the thing, and that is also because it's also the hub for many coaching centers. So this seems to have happened. So as a report card, that's a cutoff that you're looking for: 26,451 for government seats, a government college, and no increase. So it will remain the same, right? And the number of seat increase, if you look at private also, is 900 seats increase in private space. And the number of students who qualified are 13,275 more, or 12% more. Then comes Maharashtra. Maharashtra, the total last year the government college, the closing cutoff for government college in 2025 was 47,550 last year. Now in private space, it is 1,38,06 in the state quota. So government Maharashtra has a state quota also. In fact, most states have it also. Just that we don't have data of state and private, and that's where the and all India we have a problem. But 1,33,806 also in the state quota, you could get a MBBS seat in Maharashtra. A private college all India quota, 8,82,897 also could get a seat. So students from outside could get into Maharashtra and study in one of the private colleges at a rank of 8,82,897 also. Right. So that is the report card. Now the number of seats. There are 50 seats increase in the government quota. So what was 5,950 last year has become 6,000. But in the private seats, 6,749 has become 7,099, which is 350 seats increase. Overall, 12,699 has become 13,099, which is 400 seats increase. The most importantly, the students who qualified has fallen dramatically from 1,25,000 to 1,07,000. That's a 14-15% drop. Now this will impact, or rather there is so much more lesser competition where the number of seats has increased by about 2-3%. So what you have is 400 seats increase, 15 government and 15 private, but the number of the competition that you have has come down from 1.25 lakh to 1.07 lakh. You are slightly safer that even if you get a lesser rank there, you will be able to come in is a possibility. Rather lesser score, but the rank has to be similar. Now Bihar. Bihar last year, even at 19,226 also, you can get into a college under the state quota, right? And at 6,84,943 also, student did get into a private college either through All India category or through the state category. We don't have a separation of the data here. The government seats were 1,520 last year. It's now 1,710. So 190 seats increase in Bihar. In private seats, 1,900 has become 2,450, an increase of 550. In all, you actually saw a 740 seats increase. So you actually seats have increased from 3,420 to 4,160, which is almost a 20% growth in the number of seats. Now the number of students who qualified has come down from 80,954 to 68,968, a drop of 12,000 seats. So your number of students who qualified has come down by about 16-17%. The number of seats have gone up by 20%. So you actually have far lesser competition. So to that extent, the seat to student ratio has improved dramatically. You are dealing with a 740 seat increase, and you're seeing a 11,986 student drop in terms of the qualification number. So to that extent, that will benefit you in terms of you have better chances with that last year's data also. Then coming to Karnataka. Karnataka has at 70,627 also you could get into a government college seat. 79,156, again they have a state quota also within the private colleges. 79,156 also you could get into a private college under the state quota. And a student of 6,10,009 also could get into these colleges through the All India quota. Right. So there are better chances through the All India quota, but 79,156 for the state private quota also could happen. Now the government seats, how many seats have increased? 151 seats is the increase in the government seats. What was 4,249 has become 4,400. In private seats, the 9,295 has become 10,095, a massive jump of 1,700 seats. The total seats increased by 1,851. Now the number of students who qualified from Karnataka has come down from 83,582 to 65,901. That's a massive fall of more than 20%. Actually, 21-22% is the kind of fall that you saw in the students who qualified in the Karnataka from Karnataka. So because of that, you have 1,851 more seats. You have about 20% drop, 21-22% drop in the number of seats. So you have a far better chance of getting into a seat. Look out for these numbers. This will ease off dramatically because the number of seats have increased here and the qualified students have come down here. And that will benefit students. So that's a massive opportunity for students in Karnataka. Moving further, Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu, the government, it's all, they actually, what they do is in Tamil Nadu, they create a state, state rank. So it doesn't have any reflection of the all India rank. They take all the students and convert that into a state rank. So we don't have that, insight into the whole thing. But what we can tell you is the number of seats have gone up by 999, of which 149 are in the public space and 850 are in the private space. With both those things, you actually had about 999 seats being the increase in Tamil Nadu, and the number of students who qualified has come down by 14,875 or close to 20%. It was 76,181, it is now become 61,306. So 20% lesser number of competition for you, 20%, and 999 seats, which is another 7-8% increase in the number of seats. So to that extent, all those things will ease off. It will be slightly more easier for students in Tamil Nadu to get into a medical college seat this year around as compared to last year. Moving further, Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh, the total number of seats, even at a 61,341 rank, you could get into a government medical college, right? And at 1,46,182, you can get into a private medical college. We don't have the all India quota data here. Now, the number of seats increased, 120 seats in public space, 300 in private space, overall 420 seats is what increased. But the number of students who qualified has come down to 4,691, which is about 7-8% drop. So you actually saw an increase of about 7-8% in terms of number of seats and a drop of about 8% in terms of the number of students who qualified through the NEET examination. So to that extent, it will be much more easier for you. Those things will ease off dramatically by about 12-15%. And that is what you can hope for as you move along in the current year. Moving further, West Bengal, even at a 46,820 rank, you could get into a West Bengal government college last year. We talk about open category, remember that. And at a private college, you could get into it at 79,278 rank also last year. Now, all India quota seats at a rank of 8,45,872 also you could get into it through the all India quota seats. So that is the number that you have. Now, if you look at the seat increase this year, 325 seats were increased in government space, 500 in the private space, overall 825 seats increase. And the students qualified has come down by 6,272, which is almost 12% drop in the number of students who qualified. 12% drop in the number of students who qualified and 8-9% growth in the number of seats that are there. So to that extent, about 18-20% will be the effect that you have. What it means is that 46,000 will become even 55-60,000 also, you're likely to get into government medical. Moving further, Kerala, a rank was 10,550, you could get into a government medical college seat. And in a private college, you could get it at a rank of 1,22,020 last year. And all India quota, it became 76,185. Right. Now, the seats that are increased in public space, there is 0 increase in government seats, 300 increase in the private space, overall 300 increase. But the number of students who qualified has come down from 73,000 to 51,000, a drop of 21,000 or a 30% kind of a drop. So with a 30% drop, it came down to 51,782 students only qualified from Kerala. And the number of seats has increased from 5,404 to 5,704, which is 300 increase, which is about 6% increase. So you're seeing a 30% drop in the number of students who qualified and 6% increase in the seats. That's what is happening here. So again, it will ease off dramatically as far as Kerala is concerned in getting a seat. That what is 10,155 might just go up to about 13,000-14,000 is my opinion. Gujarat, at 91,590 also, a student got into a government medical college seat through the state counselling in Gujarat. And in the private college, it was 1,82,962. Right. Now, the private college, this state is a closed state. Other state candidates are not allowed. So there is no all India quota here. Now, the number of seat increase in public institutions are 0. In private, it's 200. So overall, you actually see a 200 increase from 7,550 to 7,750, which is a 3% jump. Now, the number of students who qualified has come down from 50,000 to 38,000, a drop of 12,000, which is about 22% drop. So you're seeing a 22% drop in the number of students who qualified and a 3% jump in the number of seats out there. So to that extent, that 91,590 will ease off to about 1.2 lakh is my opinion. And that's how it will move in the other spaces also, because you have an increase of 200 seats and you have a drop of about 30% in terms of number of students who qualified. Telangana, then At a rank of 1,79,364 also you could get into this college. Private college at 2,06,454 also you could get into a private college, and through the All India quota at 5,49,376 also you could get into it. Now, the number of seat increase in public space, government space is 110. Private colleges have added 700 more seats. In all, 810 seats were added. Now, the number of students who qualified this year has come down from 41,584 to 38,026, which is a drop of 3,558, a 8 to 9% drop. So you're dealing with an 8 to 9% drop here and a 7 to 8% increase in the number of seats that you have. So to that extent, you'll see a 15% easing off there. What will 1,79,000 in government might jump up to 2 lakh also. What is 2,06,000 might jump up to about 2.25 lakh also. That's a possibility out there. Haryana, the number of students, you could get into a government medical college through the state counselling at 24,433 rank last year. In the private college space, it is 5,57,973. And All India quota, it was 6,26,066. Now, Haryana has an unfair advantage or undue advantage because it's NCR. So, even students from Uttar Pradesh and all also jump onto it in the private space. So, you actually have to deal with it as Delhi NCR, but it's part of the Haryana state. Now, there is not much increase in the government seats, but 250 seats have increased in the private college space. So, in all, what was 2,710 has become 2,960, a jump of about 8% or 9%. But the number of students who qualified is increased from 35,592 to 36,622, which is a jump of another 3%, 1,130. So you actually are compensated because about 7-8% increase in number of seats, but about 3% increase in the number of candidates who qualified. So that those numbers are likely to stick with a gap of about 3-5%. Then Delhi. Delhi has last year at 6,556 also you could get a college in a government college, right? So this is the number that you saw, 6,556. Now the number of seats increases, about 150 seats have increased in the private colleges. So, but the number of students who qualified from Delhi has come down from 40,000 to 35,000, which is a drop of about 5,199 or 12% drop. So you're seeing a 12% drop in the number of candidates and a 10% increase in the number of seats. So based on that, you're dealing with a 20-22% kind of a variance. And the 6,556, in my opinion, will come down to about 9-10,000 also this time around. Andhra Pradesh. In AP, you could get into a government medical college at a rank of 60,208 last year, at a private college at 90,056 through the state counselling quota, and All India quota, it was 8,50,371. That's for as far as Andhra is concerned. Now the number of seats increases 225 in the government space and 150 in the private space. In all, 375 seats increase, which is a jump of about 5%, 5 to 6%. But the number of students who qualified from AP has come down from 36,776 to 33,221, which is a drop of 10%. So what we are essentially dealing with is about 5-6% increase in the number of seats and 10% drop in the qualified candidates. And both put together, that 60,000 is likely to ease off to about 70,000 is my opinion, and everything will follow suit. Odisha. Odisha, they actually take the rank and create their own state rank. So there is no All India rank that we have at this point in time. The seats increase is only 50 as far as public is concerned. No seat increase in private space. So, and the number of students who qualified has come down by about 11-12%. What was 31,673 has come down to 28,336, a drop of 12%. So what you are likely to see is the state rank will ease off dramatically this year by about 12 to 15%. Jammu and Kashmir. At a government college state at 57,334 also you could get into a government college through the state counselling. At 43,809 you could get into a private college through the state counselling. The number of seats increases in public space, only 99 seats have increased, and that's very, very good, because what was 1,576 has become 1,675 this time around, which is about 6 to 7% increase. The number of students qualified also encouragingly has gone up by about 992, which is about 4%. So I think it will maintain whatever happened last year, because you're dealing with a seat increase, and while we are also talking of the number of students qualifying also has increased to a certain extent. So 4-5% easing off is possible. Chhattisgarh. At a rank of 86,312 also you could get into a government college last year. At a rank of 5,02,342 also you could get into a state college last year and private college. And at a rank of 5,30,863 you could get through the All India quota also in Chhattisgarh last year. Now here there is a good increase, because the public government seats have increased by 295, the private seats increased by 300, in all 595 seats increase. What was 2330 has become 2925. Now if you put this in perspective, you're dealing with about 25% plus kind of an increase in the number of seats. And the number of students who qualified has come down by 970, which is another 4%. So we're dealing with about 20% plus kind of a number of seats increase and a 4-5% drop in the number of qualified candidates. So that 86 and all should ease off dramatically to even at 1.1 lakh rank also you should be able to get that, and the same thing will follow suit. Jharkhand, the number of at a rank of 32,393 also you could get into a state public medical college last year through the state counseling, and a rank of 7,48,295 also through the all India quota or the state counseling quota you could get into a college in Jharkhand. Now, the number of seats increase here is good. 70 seats have increased in the government space and 300 seats increased in the private space. In all, 370 seats have increased. And the number of students qualified is down by 164, which is 1%. But this is very good. What was 1130 has become 1500, which is a 35% growth. So to that extent, in my opinion, that will ease off dramatically, where at a 45-50,000 rank also, you should be able to get into a government medical college in Jharkhand. That's my opinion based on these numbers, because there is a 370 seat increase, which is dramatic, because what was 1130 has become 1500, it's a 30% kind of a jump, and that will help you ease off those numbers. Assam last year at 80,351 also you could get into a government medical college seat. Private, there is nothing out there because there is no private medical college in Assam. Now there is no increase at all in any of these things, whereas 1,374 is a drop in the qualified candidates, which is about 6%. So what you're likely to see is almost a similar thing, give or take 5%. Punjab. In Punjab, last year 47,571 also you could get into a government medical college through the Punjab State Counselling, and at 1,60,030 also you could get into a private college in Punjab. Now the number of seats in public institutions have not grown at all. 50 seats have increased in the private college, so not much of a difference. And the number of students who qualified is almost similar at 355 is nothing in the current context. So the same thing will hold good because only 50 seats have increased, and only 355 is a drop in the number of students qualified. So I don't see much of a change. About 3-4% will be the change. Uttarakhand. In Uttarakhand, you actually have 41,912 also you could get a government medical college last year. At 6,81,975 also you could get into a state private medical college through the state counselling. And at 6,90,510 also you can get into a state private college through the all India quota. Now the seats in public institutions have not grown at all. In private college, there are 150 seat increase. In all, 150 seats increase. Number of students who didn't qualified has fallen by 1,080 or 10%. What was 11,207 has become 10,127. About 10% drop is what we saw. So we actually are seeing a 10% drop in the number of students qualified and a 10% or 12% increase in the number of seats that are there. So to that extent, that 41,912 will be around 50,000 also. You should be able to get a seat in Uttarakhand through the state counselling if you're a student of Uttarakhand. Himachal Pradesh. Himachal, in all, you at 82,997 also you could get a medical college seat in the state government college. At 1,251 also you could get it through the state counselling in a private medical college, and at 5,60,351 also you can get it through the all India quota last year. So the number of seats haven't increased at all, whereas the number of students who qualified has come down by about 15%. What was 11,256 has become 9,595, which is a drop of about 15%. So to that extent, those numbers will ease up by 51%. In my opinion, at 90,000 rank also you should be able to get that. Even 95,000 also you should be able to get that. And the same thing will follow suit in the private space and everything, because not much seat increase. And what you saw is a 15% drop in the number of students who qualified from on Himachal. Manipur. In Manipur, at 1,28,010 also you could get into a government medical college seat last year. At 6,36,467 also you could get into a state through the state quota. They don't have the all India quota, so it's all basically clubbed together. Now the seats increase is only in the public space. What is 375 last year in the government seats has become 400. In all, the 525 seats has become 550, which is a 5% jump. The number of students who qualified here has come down from 6,116 to 5,070, which is a 20% drop. Now with that 20% drop and the number of seats, that 1,28,000, in my opinion, even at 1.5 lakhs rank, you should be able to get into a government medical college seat in Manipur, in my opinion, and the 636 would become about 7 lakh, close to 7 lakh. Puducherry. In Puducherry, at 76,146 rank also, you could get into a government medical college seat. At 2,32,413 also, you could get into a private college through the state quota, state counselling. At 4,87,910 also, you could get into the all India quota. Now, the seats increase, nothing in the public space, 150 seat increase in the private space. What was 1,630 has become 1,780, a 9% jump in the number of seats. The students who qualified was 2,639 last year, has become 2,4,351, a drop of about 5-6%. So you're dealing with a 6% drop in the number of students qualified and a 10% increase. So you're likely to see a 15% kind of a variance there. What is 76 there? At 85,000 also, you should be able to get a seat in Puducherry based on these trends. Arunachal Pradesh, at 2,28,150 and also at CAT 1 APSC, you could get a seat last year. The seats increase is nothing much. The number of students who actually qualified has come down by 466. What was 2645 has come down dramatically by about 16%. So based on that, you can give a leeway of about 15% variance there. And at 2,50,000 also, you should be able to get something out. Chandigarh, in Chandigarh, at 3,60,263 also, you could get into a government medical college seat, which is surprising, but that's a kind of rank, and government seat is what we're talking about. The seats increase is 50 more. What was 150 last year has become 50 more. But the number of students who qualified has come down from has gone up from 1816 to 1839. Now the data is very volatile here because 3,16,000 only 50 seat increase. The number of students is very minimal in terms of the growth that you see. So I wouldn't take a bet here, but this is the actual number that you actually have the number of seats increasing from 150 to 200. That's a 1/3 jump if you look at it from that perspective. And the number of students qualified has also jumped by about 1.5%. That is nothing much. But when I see these numbers, I am unlikely to take a bet on this number because it's too volatile for me and too small a sample. Tripura, at 1,02,217 also you could get a government medical college seat. At 10,75,477 you could get into a state quota private medical college. And 10,48,040 also you could get into a private college through the All India quota. Now the number of seats has increased from 150 to 200 in the government space. Private space, nothing has increased. So 450 has become 500, which is a 10% jump or 11-12% jump. Now the student qualified has come down from 2265 to 1807, a drop of 458. Now this is massive, that's a 20% drop. So what we're looking at is a 20% drop in the number of students who qualified from Tripura and a jump of about 10%, 11% in the number of seats. So when you look at both those things, that 1,02,000 will ease off to about 1.25 lakh to 1.4 lakh at a government medical college, and the others will follow suit. Meghalaya, at 78,515 also you could get into a government medical college seat. There is not much of an increase in the government seats here, 50 seats increase in the private space. So you're dealing with about what was 200 has become 250, a jump of about 25%. And the number of students who qualified has come down by about 23, which is 1-2%. So again, not much of a jump, but for the number of seats, in my opinion, the 78,000 will jump to even 95, 100,000. You will not be surprised about it. Andaman and Nicobar, at 53,120, 5,34,121 rank also, you could get into a government medical college seat in Andaman if you're a citizen, if you're a resident or domicile of Andaman and Nicobar. Not much seat increase. The number of students who qualified has come down from 533 to 369, a drop of 164. That's a 30% drop, 32-33% drop. No seat increase, 32% drop. So my opinion, that 5,34,000 can jump to about 6,00,000, 6.5. So that is what you have in terms of the state thing. What we're trying to do here is to explain to you the number of seats increase that you have in the state and the number of students who qualified, how much is the increase or decrease. And both of them you need to factor in to understand how last year's cutoff will ease off to a certain extent, and that's what we attempted to do here. We're not taking a very firm stance on this because it depends on how the state perform within the range also. All we know at this point in time is the number of students who qualified. What we don't know is how many students got what kind of a mark and what kind of a score is still something that we don't know. But typically these things move in a very linear way. But that's what we have at this point in time. If you want to talk to a counselor, please do messages on this number 8130 3763334. Send us a message NEET, and we'll be happy to have a counselor call you and you can ask all your doubts. Do use a college predictor, NEET college predictor, because all you need to do is to put in your rank, your state, your category and everything, and the tool will tell you what are the colleges you likely to get in based on the rank that you have. At a state level, at a deemed university level, at a all India quota level, at a state private, state counseling, everything you will have that here. So it's a very detailed tool that we develop. And do subscribe to Medical 360 because we're creating a lot of content to help you decide for yourself. The objective and vision that we have is simple, that we want you to get into the best college possible based on the rank and score that you have at this point in time. And we partnered with SRM University, which is a university based in Tamil Nadu, which has a medical college with about 250 medical seats, and more importantly, about 30-35 allied science programs also. So do look out for them because they're a very good university. And if you want me to cover anything else, please do send me a message here and I'll be happy to cover that for you. Thank you so much. Namaste.